What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am back after 3 years of being gone. I am back. I am so sorry that I have been gone for so long, but I have a good excuse. The computer I was using has not been very good at all, and since things are getting better, technology wise, with the new stuff, some of the older systems they start to slow down, and my system is now an Office PC at best. But I'm super excited. I'm super stoked because I ordered a new PC from Xidax, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing for you here. So anyway, here are the two boxes that I've got, and I'm going to start with the small box. The small box has like my keyboard, mouse, and mouse pad, and stuff like that. So you guys may actually really like what I've got going on here, and this means more content for you guys, and I'm super happy about it. Whoops. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to be pulling out here is the Asus ROG Gladius 2 Origin gaming mouse. It comes with two different USB cables, and I'm currently using the threaded one. And boy, it is comfortable in my hand. I love it. And this here is the MM600 gaming mousepad by Corsair. One side is used for basic function. The other side, when you flip it over, is used for gaming. So, they got different textures on there. And then that there is the Asus Tough Gaming K5 keyboard. It's also part of the ROG Strix brand, so ROG, or ROG, stands for Republic of Gamers. So we're going to go ahead and move these over. And I know I was cutting the tape, so I don't know why I had such a hard time getting the first flap open. But yeah, we'll see here. we'll get this box popped open. Now, I've seen other unboxing videos that other people have done, and one thing I've noticed is that some of them are like, oh, it's so tight in there, I can't get it out, I can't get it out. So they turn around and decide it's a good idea to just rip the box and shred it. And I'm watching thinking, what are you doing? Because Xidax makes it very clear, save your boxes. They want you to save it because the beauty of Xidax is they have a lifetime warranty on all their products, that you buy from them. And if something happens, you got to get your item serviced, or you need to send it in for equipment upgrades or whatever, they want you to use the box that they ship it to you in. So I highly doubt they're going to send you another one. Now that they gave me a free t-shirt here, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on. It only seems appropriate to wear a Xidax t-shirt while I unbox their products here. And that black box on the top, it's a little goodie box there. It just contains all the extra cables and things that come with your motherboard and your power supply and all this other stuff. Plus it's got your your actual power supply cable, to power on your computer. It's got Wi-Fi antenna if your motherboard has Wi-Fi capability, just all the different things, user manuals, stuff like that. So, don't remember what all. Yeah, we got some of the cables and stuff there. Yep, there's the power supply from my computer, so we're gonna hold on to that. And there is an HDMI cable that came with my graphics card. Most of the other stuff in there is just random cables and little mini fans and stuff. There's a piece that goes with the graphics card to allow you to connect it to another one as like a bridge or something like that. The other stuff, it's what is it there? Trying to okay, yeah, different user manuals for the motherboard and stuff. There's some stickers by Asus. Yep. Yeah, the different software disks as well for the motherboard. Okay. More random things. Okay, that there is yeah, it's for the power supply from Seasonic, but then I see something that catches my attention, and I read it, and what it is Seasonic has this deal to where if you register your device, you could potentially be selected to win a $50 Steam card. And for the type of content I want to be able to bring you guys, that would come in handy, especially being able to get new games and stuff to bring you guys some new videos. So I'm pretty happy about that. And that there is the Wi-Fi antenna for my motherboard. And let's see what else we got here. Okay, now this folder Xidax sends, it's got the shipping contents information inside it. It's got a welcome letter, which I'm now reading on there, and I'll go ahead and read it to you. It says, your Xidax system has been handcrafted by our top-ranked PC build masters. Every step of the build and testing process keeps you, our customer, in mind. Every cable strategically placed, every component carefully tested. Welcome to your new Xidax PC. Welcome to the family. And it's got two different signatures that look fancy but are illegible. So quality control director, I will assume, is Pat, and it was assembled by a person I will assume is Jim. I don't know. And then they have other stuff in there, such as like key codes for software, security software and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, there I found a door hanger that came with my graphics card. One end says game on, you shall not pass, and the other one says game off, you may enter. And I actually plan on using that. I've got it on my door right now, actually. So, I quite like it. So anyway, time to get to the actual computer. Now, Xidax, they do have a lot of their own parts that they make, such as like CPU coolers and stuff like that. And they even have their own memory sticks, for RAM and stuff. However, they also use parts from other companies. Like my case, for example, it's the black Enzo case by Phoenix, but Xidax labels it as the Spectrum Dark. When the Enzo case first came out, it had kind of a solid front. There wasn't much room for the components to breathe. And, it was a budget-friendly case, but yeah, I mean the breathing capability seemed to be lacking with it. So Enzo re-released it with a mesh front that allows more airflow from the front, far better. So that's the one that I got, and I was pretty happy about that. First, I was concerned if it was going to have a solid front, but nope, they sent me the right one. So, I'm happy. I mean, Xidax, they will not send crap parts. They always make sure to get the good quality stuff. And I really like it because all the cases that they have tempered glass. They don't use that acrylic and stuff because that stuff gets hot over time. For some reason, plastic, it retains heat more. It heats up within itself as well. So, it's good, strong quality in these particular cases. So, tempered glass is always a plus, as well as a good, strong build of either steel or aluminum, different parts. So, I absolutely love what Xidax has done for me so far. And if you're interested in getting one yourself, a Xidax PC, just click the link in the description below. It would really help me out as well, since I'm on a sponsorship program with them. And you know, that, like I said, they offer lifetime warranty on all their parts. Name another computer company that does that. You get support constantly. As long as you own the computer, you can have support with them. If you want to do upgrades, they have kind of a buyback trade-in value for some of your older parts. You could trade in, like, let's say your graphics card to get a better one, and they'll knock down the price of the new one based off of the value of your old one. So anyway, I'm going to show you the components inside here. Now, I do apologize. I was unaware that my camera wasn't able to pick it up very clearly. So I remember I was pulling my phone out to look at the specs so that way I could show you or explain to you guys what all I have. So to start, I have, let's see, I'm going to go with the motherboard here. I have the Asus ROG Strix Z390E gaming motherboard. It's quite nice. I really like it. I mean, it's geared strictly for gaming. As far as the processor goes, I have an Intel Core i9 9900K 8-core 5 GHz processor. That processor, as of right now, is a gamer's best friend. It's probably the best processor that you can get for gaming at the moment. There are more expensive ones out there by Intel, but I didn't want to spend over $1,000 just for a processor. Now, as far as the graphics card goes, I had to settle for a little less because I was already toward the end of my budget. I had roughly a $3,400 budget, and so I had to settle for the NVIDIA 2060 Super. They say it has 4K capability. It's technically 2K, and I'm okay with that. I mean, frames per second, you know, or your frame refresh rate is actually more important than resolution. So, but the graphics card does have ray tracing, and that's awesome. You know, whenever it comes to lighting and effects and stuff, not a lot of them do that, and you know, I really love the effects from it. Now it has 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM made by G-Skills. It's got an M.2 solid state drive, 1 terabyte, and it also has a Western Digital Blue 1 terabyte hard disk drive for storage. The cooling system for the processor is the Deepcool Captain 240 Pro water cooling system. So I'm really loving this thing so far. It runs quiet, it runs smooth, it's fast. It's a super fast system. I love it. And when it comes to console gaming, I changed my capture device. I switched to the Elgato HD60 Pro capture card that's installed into my system. So if I ever want to bring you guys some console videos, that's one way I'm going to do it. Let's see, what else do I have here? That pretty much covers it for the majority of the internal components. Most of the other stuff, I mean, it's not really any big thing. The computer works, and it works well. It does exactly what I want. So now it is time for me to show you guys this thing after I set it up. So here we go. It's plugged in, but it's not turned on, at least not yet. And then here I'm trying to locate the power button because there's 3 different ones. The button on the left controls the light effects on the case itself. The button in the middle turns it on. The button on the right is actually the reset. So I had to get my light on there so I could see. Now you'll notice eventually coming up here that the fans are no longer lit up. And the reason for that is because I was still running through the setup process, and I had to install the Corsair IQ software. That way I could be able to program my RGB effects for the fans. So, yeah, right there on my screen it says Republic of Gamers. I don't have a gaming monitor yet. I really planned. I really want to get one. So until then, I have to settle for my 40-inch 4K TV, and I'm just not. It's a great TV, it really is. But whenever it comes to the true potential of what this computer is meant for, it is not good. Not at all. It doesn't have the refresh rate or anything that I need to, or the response time. So, I mean, there's so much that goes into a gaming monitor that's vital for this particular system. So I have one in my cart on Amazon. I just have to wait until I actually have the cash to fork over to it. So anyway, there's the inside components there. There's my keyboard and the mouse, of course. And I believe that I stopped the video coming up right about here, so that way I can finish setting the system up, and then I'll have it back on for you guys. But like I said, if you guys are interested in getting a Xidax PC, they offer that lifetime warranty, everything else. I mean, the parts and all that are real good quality. They run it through a 36-hour stress test, make sure they max out the CPU and GPU and all that, make sure everything runs smoothly. They're not going to send you a faulty system. They refuse, and that's one thing I love about them. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and who knows, you can at least check Xidax out if you don't want to buy one. They also offer financing, soft credit, or no credit financing. And if you were browsing, or wanting to see what kind of PC build you can get, there is live chat support, professionals who can help you. One guy who I could recommend, who is now a good friend of mine, his name is Reed. He's phenomenal at what he does with Xidax. So he can help you with specific builds and things. You tell him what you want, he'll help you to get the best bang for your buck as well. Well, that pretty much covers everything. I really hope you guys found this video insightful and very informative. So take care, happy gaming, and we'll see you soon.